Hey guys, Fozzie here, and welcome to another edition of Fozzie at Home. I came across this Mary Poppins series lately, because, as you know, there's a Mary Poppins sequel coming out, and actually my theater group is doing Mary Poppins. So I actually came across this here. Now, this isn't my own conspiracy theory. This is one I actually found online, but it's really interesting, and I thought I'd share it to you. Also a special announcement. This will be my last conspiracy theory video, I think, until my conspiracy theories start getting watched. Because apparently, I think my conspiracy theories videos, maybe aren't as interesting as the other ones. So I decided I'm not going to do any more. They're not going to get watched. I'm not doing it because I'm mad at anyone. I'm doing it for you guys. I want to give you something that you'll like. So if these ones don't entertain you, I'll do it. So if you guys do want to watch any more conspiracy theories, just let me know. Just keep writing and tell your friends. And once my videos start getting 50 watches, I think I'll be happy to do one. And I even got a good conspiracy theory about the Brady Bunch and Boy Meets World being the same show, but I'm not going to do that one until my videos start getting watched. So this will be the last conspiracy theory for a while, unless you guys come up who want to watch it. So here it goes. This theory states the real relationship between Bert and Mary Poppins. This theory says that Mary may have been Bert's nanny. The fourth connection's okay. In the song Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, that Bert sings, because I was afraid to speak when I was just a lad, my father gave me nose to a tweak and told me I was bad. Then one day I learned a word that saved my aching nose, the biggest word I ever heard, and this is how it goes. Oh, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Bert explicitly said that when he was young, he was a scared child who was afraid to speak and had an overbearing father until he, as a child, learned a magic word. A magic word that really only Mary Poppins knows or uses. There is no way that he could have learned it as a kid unless she taught it to him. Bert's various jobs. Okay, this one says in the movie, Bert works as a one-man band, a sidewalk chalk artist, a super chipper chimney sweep, and a kite salesman. The movie takes to show how sucky his jobs are, no matter what. But he manages to keep a smile on his face. It says if someone taught him how to find joy in hard work, perhaps with a spoonful of sugar. Yes, the answer is yes. The third one is Bert's ominous introduction. In the very beginning, Bert predicts winds in the east, mist coming in like something's brewing about to begin. Can't put my finger on it, what lies in store, but I feel what's happened or happened before. It seems vague, but he's really being coy. It all did happen before. Mary Poppins was his nanny. Bert really never questions Mary's magic, I think. Well, I'm not going to read this whole article because, I think the answer's simply in the question, I think. But, I think, you pretty much get it. Okay, and the second thing is, Mr. Dawes Sr. is actually Bert's father. Dick Van Dyke plays Mr. Dawes as well as Bert. He's the only actor in the movie to play two characters. Also, he looks like he might be an old Bert because he's Bert's dad. Remember the lyric from Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious? God, I never get tired of saying that one. Because I was afraid to speak when I was just a lad, my father gave me nose a tweak and told me I was bad. It sounds like his father was a real jerk. No, who else is a real jerk? Mr. Dawes, the character who just has to be played by the same actor. Two says they're both blue bloods. There's also a lyric from the song Jolly Hot Ass Mary that goes, "You're just a diamond, the rough underneath your blood is blue." The term blue blood is defined by the Merriam-Webster dictionary as a membership in a royal society or important family. What is a blue blood? Mary knows this because she was his nanny. She helped raise him and knows his father was Mr. Dawes. Mr. Dawes floats when he laughs. As we know, only people associated with Mary Poppins float when they laugh. Not sure if you noticed, but people don't naturally float when they laugh. Before Mr. Dawes finally dies from laughing, he starts to float in the boardroom. This is proof within the context of the movie that Mary Poppins has been in contact with him during his life. Connection 3. Uncle Albert is Bert's uncle. Let's speculate that Uncle Albert is Mr. Dawes' brother. When Dawes had a second son, he named him in honor of his brother Albert, or Bert for short. This is also why Mary Poppins knows him as Uncle Albert. He's not her uncle. If he was, why would Bert just be in the house waiting when Mary gets him? She calls him Uncle Albert because that's what she's used to calling him when she saw him often during the time of sports nanny. Again, the flirting. We've established only people who have come into contact with Mary float when they laugh. This has clearly been a recurring problem for Uncle Albert. Bert says, "Last time it took us 3 days to get him down." Now let's tie all this together. So, Dawes had Bert when he was already rather old, say 40 or 50. Not unheard of. Oh boy, now I really don't look forward to the 14 years passing. He already had one son, Dawes Jr., who followed in his footsteps. But Bert was shy and reserved, not a cutthroat personality type, need of a banking world. Then hires Mary to be Bert's nanny. And Mary tries to work course saving Mr. Banks' magic on Dawes by teaching him the meaning of family life and happiness. But it doesn't work. Dawes is already too old and stuck in his ways. However, it does work on Uncle Albert, who is a younger, voracious, bacon-type world shark. He realized the joy of the world and quit the bank, but kept it said, that seems why he appears to be well off. Mary Poppins feels tremendous amount of guilt for not being able to help Mr. Dawes be a better person, better father, for not saving Bert from the destructive home life. This is why she frequently pops back into Bert's life. You see how she's getting along in life and brings her new joy in the world as frequently as can. And that's exactly why Mary Poppins is just as virulent and as magical 50 years later. Okay, so that is the whole series. Now, I think it's a pretty good series, and I think it might hold up, but there are a few holes in the series. I don't get, first of all, the thing about I don't think the thing about Uncle Albert being Bert's uncle and really fits with the series. I think Uncle Albert is simply a nice man, I think, who just simply loves company, especially children, and like they just call him Uncle, like sort of like because he's a friend to all, I think. You know, like, for instance, I knew like this old lady named Ruth, and we were really close, so I started calling her Grandma Ruth, so she wasn't my actual grandmother. I also think even if like Uncle Albert is Bert's uncle, I think that really wouldn't have anything to do with like Mr. Dawes being related to Bert. I just think like that the only connection is Bert and Albert. But like, and the thing about Bert, like keeping a splendid job, okay, I agree a chimney sweep is a tough job, but the man's an artist for a living. That's a fun job. I think he simply likes it, and Bert clearly likes kids. As far as selling the kites and playing the band, maybe just wants to entertain kids. I think that's reaching a little bit. And although there is an explanation to like why Bert would age and not marry, that says that she would be use the magic to stay young. That never is mentioned, I think, in any of P.L. Travis's books or in Saving Mr. Banks, so I don't know. I just don't, so these things don't work. I think the rest of the series, I think, is a good one, although it's probably not true, but I think the rest of the series holds up. I'm just not buying it through those things. And, the other theory, I think, and there's another part, like I think, although P.O. Travis, if you've seen Saving Mr. Banks, I think, really wanted her work to be well known the way it was. I don't think this would be hidden. There's also a line that says that Bert is a special friend to Mary, so I don't think that, though, I don't know, so, well, I still think it's a good series, but I still think it's a good series, and I think that there could be some truth, so, we'll just say, like, I think, though, in its own way, it might be true, though it probably isn't. So, thank you, guys. So, you guys have a good day. And if you want to see a conspiracy series soon, just tell your friends about my other ones, and I'll do it. So, until then, you have a jolly holiday.